and welcome back to another nail polish review. I'm so excited to review this for you guys. I cannot even begin to tell you. This is another one by Pretty Woman NYC, which I know I've reviewed at least once, maybe twice on this channel, but it is always a joy when I get these in Ipsy. I was able to swap with my mom for this one for, just saying. The second I saw this brand was a thing in hers, I was like, can we trade? Please, can we trade? So I got this off of her. But this is in the color Royal Fantasy, which seems to be like their hot color of the moment that they're really pushing, so I was super stoked to be able to get a hold of this. It's this interesting, really kind of light purple, iridescent, silvery tone. It depends on which way the light hits it. If the light is directly on it, it looks silver, but as soon as it's like in a little bit of a shadow, it takes on this little purpley tone, and I just think it's the most beautiful thing. Now, the thing with this brand that I adore them to death, even though they are a vegan brand, they dry really quickly and stay on really well. Now, from what I've seen of the vegan brands of nail polish, generally, where they trade off for being free of all the harsh chemicals, usually they take for freaking ever to dry. They don't stay on that well, and I'm just like, well, what was the point of paying about $1 gazillion for this when it doesn't even work that well? That is not true of them. No. This dries very quickly. I would say it's possibly the second fastest drying vegan brand I've ever seen, but it stays on the best. And they've got the best colors, and it's for a very reasonable price. These, in their just generic nail polish line that they've got several different lines. You can look on their website at what they've got, but just their plain nail polish. These run for like $9 a pop, and for vegan polish, that's actually not bad. Actually, honestly, of any polish, even if like drugstore nail polish, you look at OPI, there's plenty of their shades that are like $8. That's only $1 less, and they're chock full of chemicals, and they don't stay on as nice, and they're not as pretty as this. Just saying. Just saying. And these are 10 free, which I have the list in front of me of everything they are free of. So they are free of toluene, phthalates, including dibutyl phthalate, formaldehyde resin, camphor, xylene, triphenyl phosphate, ethyl toslamide, parabens, and let's see if I can say this one, methyl isothiazolate. Let's try that again. Methyl isothiazolinone, I think. It's a really long word. It's bad for you. This does not contain it. There you go. So anyways, basically their claim with this, in addition to being really good for you and the environment and everything, is that it will resist to, where does it say? Resists chipping, cracking, and fading or peeling for up to 10 days. Now, we are at almost the exact 10-day mark of when I put this on, right? One of my nails was a little foobar from day one. That's on me. That's not on them. While it was drying, I messed it up and I was too lazy to redo it. So we're not going to count this thumbnail into it because that one was my own bad. But the rest of them, anyhow, the rest of them actually stayed on really well. We're at day 9, if I am not mistaken. Because I believe I put these on, I think either, not this past Friday, but the Friday before. So we're either at day 9, we might be on day 10. So anywho, regardless, we are at about that mark, and it says up to, your mileage may vary. You may get a little less, you may get a little more, but generally it's right around there, and I've seen that with their stuff over and over again, and I work with my hands, I'm kind of rough on my nails, so for them to stay on, that actually says a lot for me, and for how many times a day I wash my hands, and usually the real telling one is when I get in the shower. Most nail polish, for whatever reason for me, likes to peel up from this bottom edge at the cuticle line for me. Like, the soap and water somehow gets under there and makes it peel up. Oh hey, look what has not done that. Yeah, that actually to me is super telling. Like, there's one that is just barely starting to look like it's ready to do it, but again, we're almost at the 10-day mark, so it's time that it starts messing up and to be reapplied, so just saying. get a lot of mileage out of it. And frankly, they've held up fairly well, all things considered. There's like a little chip on this guy. There's a little one on this guy right here. Nothing on this one. This one was also foobar like this one from day one, but I tried to fix it, so it looks a little wonky, but it has not chipped again since then. This one has a little bitty one in the tip. Again, this was the foobar nail, we can see it. Nothing wrong with that one, or that one. Little bit on the edge of this guy, and nothing on that one. So, ultimately, in that many days, that, for me, is amazingly good mileage, just saying. And even wearing it now, it doesn't look faded or anything. This is with 3 coats and a top coat on. Admittedly, I don't have their brand of top coat, so I just use the Sally Hansen big shiny top coat over it. But, which, yes, I realize kind of mitigates, or not mitigates, defeats the purpose of it being 10 free, but quiet, I don't have top coat. But anyway, that's vegan. Anywho, I should probably invest in that, but short of having it, I use what I use, what I've got on hand. So anyway, it matches very well what's in the bottle, all things considered, so it hasn't faded. It's just chipped a tiny bit, hasn't peeled, it hasn't cracked, which is also impressive, because I usually notice that from other polishes around where the point where it's going to start peeling up. Generally, I start noticing little crackles in it before it actually comes off. It's kind of like a hard-boiled egg, where if you smack it a little bit, it crumbles, and then you have to peel it off. Usually my polishes do that. This brand does not. This particular one does not. I'm really, really pleased with it. It is absolutely worth the $9, guys. Just invest in it. It's such a gorgeous color. I feel like any skin tone could wear this gorgeous shade and have it look flattering. Which could be why it's like their popular color of the moment. Just saying, just saying. And it is one of those shades that you can dress it up or dress it down. It's a good casual color, but it's also a good dressy color. I wore it to a party the other night, and it fit in perfectly with a fancy outfit, so there was that too. Just saying, I love everything about this one. I know that I'm partial to sparkly and I'm partial to silvery colors, but I don't know. For me, this ticks all the boxes. This gets a perfect 5 out of 5 rating from me. Again, your mileage may vary, but I love them, and I love this color. I cannot speak glowingly enough of it. So, just saying. And they've got all sorts of social media outlets that you can find them on if you want to check them out, in addition to their website, too. So, there's also that as well. But yeah, just saying, I really highly recommend this one. I don't say that lightly when it comes to polish, but I very much say it here. So, that is about all I have to say for this one, because I'm kind of repeating myself at this point, but again, they're good. Use them. But anyway, that is it. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, unless YouTube decides to be wonky again. They were out over the weekend. I know, my views have suffered for it, but anyway, make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. Comment below in the comments, have you used this brand? Have you used this shade? What do you think of it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? I can't imagine anybody hating this brand whatsoever, just saying. I love how thick the cap is too, by the way, since with it being a bigger base like that, I find that I can get a better grip and not drop the dang thing, like I do with the itty-bitty ones, where all of a sudden, whoop, it's on the floor. I've now screwed up my carpet and the brush forever. I've never once had it happen on a fat one like this, just saying. But anywho, yeah, like I said, if you've used this brand or even this color, let me know your thoughts, good, bad, or otherwise, and what your favorite polishes have been lately. Even if it's not from this brand, just let me know what your faves have been, colors and brands. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. It helps so much. Even $1 gets your name on the end card for a month from the time that you donate. So anyway, guys, till next time, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.